Guys, it's me, Kitty on a Leash here with a Adventures in Anime episode. I went ahead and took a look at the anime Anonymous Noise. This series right here came out in 2017, last year, and it was probably maybe one of the hottest shoujos. Like, I remember seeing it everywhere. I actually got this from ASIN for free, just like, hey, take this, watch the anime. And it's really funny because I was not really interested in the series when I first heard about it. It was kind of like, okay, cool, there's a music theme going on and there's an interesting character, but for some reason I just didn't get into it until now, and I really wished I got into the series much sooner. Anonymous Noise follows our main character, Nino, or also known as Alice, only by one certain person. But anyway, Nino is the chick with the face mask and the guitar, and she just looks very expressive. Like, when you see any art of like Anonymous Noise, she's on there looking super expressive and just, it's kind of like, does she have an attitude? I don't know, you'll have to see. Our main character, Nino, is just starting high school, and she is trying to kind of find herself. She is not the center of attention. She is not like one of the popular girls that has a lot of friends. That's definitely not who she is, but she is very expressive, and she wears this mask, and it's like, what's wrong with her? Come to find out, she has a thing with singing, and she is an amazing singer. She has this gift. She just has this voice that really grabs your attention and doesn't let go. But she is afraid to use her voice. And that all comes back to her younger years, when she and a boy named Momo had a very cute, friendly relationship. You can call it like little kitty love or puppy love or whatever, but they spent every day together. They lived right across the alleyway from each other, and every single night they would sing "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star" in, like, you know, the Japanese accent anyway, but they would sing "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star" at the top of their lungs right across from each other from the window, and it was just the cutest thing ever. You could just tell they were just in love. They were little itty bitty kids in love with each other. And Nino just had this powerful voice, and she would sing so loudly and so powerful. Every time Momo would try and tell her something important and she didn't want to respond, she just would burst out into song. And I guess it's kind of just what she does to deal with things. She just starts singing when she doesn't know what to do. So anyway, an unfortunate situation happens and Momo and his family move away. Nino was so close with Momo, and it just sucks, the fact that he has to move away and she doesn't know where they're going or what happened. And it really put the story in a shift. Now, this is 6 years ago when she was a little kid. Now, fast forward to the present. Nino is still not over Momo. She thinks about this guy every single day, and he made a promise to her that he would find her through singing. Her voice could reach him. And Nino is just afraid to use her voice, really. She kind of sits back in the corner, just longing for the day that she could meet him, but she's also a little shy about using her voice in that way. So I felt like I could resonate with her very well on that aspect of wanting to be loud and wanting to be expressive and express yourself vocally, but trying to resist in a way, because when she sings, it's powerful, it's loud, it grabs everyone's attention, which is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Although she was bullied a little bit by some kids when she was younger about her voice and her relationship with Momo, but it's like, whatever, they were kids, they were super cute, and haters are gonna hate. So anyway, the story revolves mostly around three main characters. We have Nino, then we have the Momo. Momo is this mysterious boy that you don't really find out much about until around like the second, third episode, but he's the boy that moved away from Nino and basically broke her heart. They were best friends. They would hold hands. They loved each other. Like, it was there. And he moved away and just abruptly ended like everything, and it's just so sad. But anyway, we are now 6 years in the future, and I'm just gonna say, without spoilers, Nino and Momo meet, and their lives are totally going to collide in a way. Um, so anyway, let's put Momo on the side real quick. Let's talk about Yuzu. Yuzu is the third main character. He is a boy that, when little Nino had her heart crushed, she came across Yuzu, and Yuzu is a little composer. He would write music and Nino would sing it, and they had a friendship that way. Like, he would write music, she would sing. He said that he couldn't sing because his voice was something was wrong with his voice and he couldn't sing. So he would use his music and live it out through Nino, who would sing all of his songs so well and so powerful. So that was kind of like their friendship, and this is back when they were little kids. Fast forward now to high school. Nino goes to school just a regular day, and she ends up bumping into Yozu. And this guy, Yozu, grew out to be this guy who's just small. He drinks milk 24/7, probably because he thinks he's gonna like grow big and tall or something someday. He's small. He looks really girly. They call him Eyelashes as a nickname because his eyelashes are super long. And he just looks, he's totally not like the type of guy you would typically fall for as a high schooler. So anyway, well, high school girl, I guess. So anyway, he thinks she's annoying. He doesn't want anything to do with her, but she's like, hey, remember when we were young and everything? And he's just like, leave me alone, please. So that relationship kind of got halted. But so at their high school, there is a music group that sings, and Yazoo is in this band. He is, I want to say, the lead guitarist, and there's a girl singer, and the music is very powerful. They play one of a very popular song from a band called In No Hurry to Shout, which is probably like one of the biggest pop punk groups in Anonymous Noise. And Nino is taken aback. She loves the sound. She likes it a lot. So she decides to show up to music group, to music club after school, just to find out that Yazoo is in, the band, and he's kind of like, I don't know about her. I don't want her as a vocalist, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, she whizzes her way in. She becomes the new vocalist through certain things, apparently somebody's got to get kicked off, right? So yeah, she joins the band, and I will just say that without any more spoilers or trying to get too deep into the series, Nino has an encounter with Momo. Momo is in town. He looks good. He's got that like silent, like nerdy boy look going on, and it's so sad, but Momo wants nothing to do with Nino. Oh, it just broke my heart when they met, and it's just like, that's him. You've been waiting to see him for 6 years. You've been harnessing your voice and your energy for that long to just like unleash it and have the door shut in front of your face. Like, oh, it's tearing me apart. This story is so good. It's definitely a very good modern shoujo series to get into. I loved all of the characters. My favorite is definitely Nino. She is a pretty strong character for someone who had their heart broken at a young age and is still holding on to this reality of, once I find him, we're going to become friends again, and we're just going to fall back into our life how it did before, and to just have him shut the door in her face and just be like, you're a thing of the past. I don't want anything to do with you. Deuces. Like, it's terrible. It's messy. It's very messy. But I will say that this anime does a lot of good things right. I will say that this anime has a lot of different themes. It has the theme of romance. It has a theme of want. It has a theme of like unrequited love and likes and time and distance and just growing up. And it also does deal with music. I will say that the music in this anime is really good. At first, when I first started watching, she would do this thing where, you know, how singers do like the whole la 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 thing, and it's just like it was a little awkward to watch in the anime, but I mean, you can get past it. And when she actually does start to sing songs for In No Hurry to Shout, which is the band, I love it. I love it. It's giving me some Nana vibes. Um, it was just so, so good. And so, yes, all in all, Anonymous Noise gets a solid A rating. This anime is so good so far. I've watched up to episode I've watched up to episode 9 so far, and I can't wait to finish it. It's just so good. I love the characters. I love the story. I love everything about it. I wish I would have seen it much sooner. I recommend this anime to anyone who wants just a good shoujo, a good romance. Um, Again, you have characters that are kind of like secretly in likes with everyone. Like, I'll just break it down for you. Yuzu is trying to act all hardcore, like he doesn't want anything to do with Alice, but he's secretly really into her. And of course, Alice or Nino is still really into Momo. Like, she never let this dream of this guy go. And I'll just say that there might be a little bit of a love triangle going on there, but I don't know. I haven't finished the series just yet, so we'll just have to see what happens. But yes, all in all, Anonymous Noise is a fantastic anime. You gotta check it out so far. So please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you later. Bye! Rock on!